And it's back at 2 o'clock, half an hour before we're scheduled to die.
Sir, please wake up. Are you alright? Do you feel sick or something?
The food.
Sir?
When did my legs get this long? Ah, hello, love interest.
Oh, sorry. I fell asleep.
No shit. I laugh for no apparent reason.
Okay.
The romantic signs. In half an hour I'm going to die. I'd better waste time and drink my coffee.
I'll just leave when I open the coffee here.
So we have half an hour to find some recourse from the mysterious assassin. Fortunately, I have the amazing psychic powers of having played this game before.
$2 o'clock. I still can't believe what just happened. Since I have this digipad here, I guess it really did happen.
Yes, this is Ike Kush, an 8-foot tall man who loves to talk loudly to himself about irrelevancies. Right, so familiarising myself with the controls. And oh look, an actual other person. Let's waste time by talking to this random NPC.
What do you want?
Okay. So the first thing to do, I believe, is to go... There's a I think here. There's a fortune teller's house.
Fortune's told.
This basically serves as your plot tip repository.
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Actually, I just happened to stop by, and I was wondering if you could tell me my fortune.
Ah, good. You can read.
You, I will do for free.
Thanks. I really need this. Please, don't just give me the usual niceties. This is very serious for me.
Don't worry.
So,
The fated hour is 2:30.
what?
So stop wasting your time here.
Foresee you can change. If you take no action, the fate I see will befall you for certain. But I seem to see in you the strength to defy fate itself.
Power to defy fate?
If, for instance, this is only an example, your fate is to be stabbed while digging a hole after you leave this place, and this
unless you log on to GameFAQs.com.
Many tangles. I cannot help you with what lies so far ahead. Your actions could bring even greater danger. But if fate can be changed, you should fight as hard as you can. If you can return here after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell you the next fortune.
All right. I think I can trust you.
Digivice responding. That'll take about 3 minutes, giving us plenty of time. Now, although she says that her example is only an example, in fact it's a direct instruction for what you have to do. As you see in the opening cutscene, Ike's fate is indeed to be stabbed while taking a walk, and you can indeed avert this by finding what in this town passes for a crowd. It's an interesting concept. Basically, in most of the game's little levels and chapters, you have to die at least once to find out how Ike is going to die, so that you can then take measures to prevent it. Using your Digivice uses up the little meter in the top right hand corner there, which can be refilled by picking up glowing green circles such as this one, to a maximum of 10. This is never really a problem apart from one specific point in the game. Anyway, clock is ticking, so I've got to try and remember how to get into your inventory. Here we are. And use the digipad. So the time piloted now is the current time, and we're going to travel about half an hour back. Ike pulsates and disappears, and I'll only assume that muggles, as it were, can't see that. Otherwise the rather dumpy little woman we saw walking past would have been rather shocked. Now where are we? It's the town square. Behind Ike you'll see one of the game's primary obstacles.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Yes, apparently this little town is absolutely run wild with rabid dogs, which stop you from going too far off the map. Now, I've just remembered, before I forget, we could do with going into the city hall. You see, if I'm right, at the moment we have in our inventory mobile phone, journal, postcard with a city view by a local artist, and a map. Now this is a map at the current time, so it marks the former alchemist's house where the fortune teller works, the cafe, the city hall we're in now, various other things. Now if we go into the city hall at the start of the game, go through here and talk to this girl.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself. By the way, if you want to look at the map, just press the triangle button.
She gives you, for some reason, an old city map. Presumably she's, I don't know, not very bright. And gives you a map dated to the 1500s. Bit of a hint there for what is to come, that map will not be entirely useless. So yeah, just one of those things you have to know to do at the start of the game, I guess. So we need to gather a crowd, and where better to gather a crowd than in the marketplace. There are various people stood around, such as this rather irritating person.
What? Looking for a date? Do me a favor. Go away. I look strange. Mind your own business.
Well, to be fair, Ike has no business telling anybody they look strange. Although, of course, neither does she. Ah, dumpy old woman. Hello.